There is a saying by Oprah Winfrey that we become what we accept. Do people validation really matter? Hear me, I'm not saying it is wrong to seek validation from others at some point, but don't let it be at the center of your thoughts or actions. One of the devotion I read was saying about a story of a man who was working in a particular place and his colleagues pranked him, telling him he looked pale, he was not looking well or sick. So several of his colleagues were coming intermittently telling him the same thing about himself. Meanwhile, he was hale and agile. But at a point, he believed it. When a lot of people came telling him the same thing over and over, eventually he became sick. He believed the negative lies they were telling him, and he became what he believed. The opinions that are not rooted in Christ do not accept it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about people correcting us. Yes, people can correct us. They can tell us this thing you are doing is not good. But negative words. For instance, when I was much younger, because of the way I talk, I hear people saying that I'm not eloquent enough. I hear it often and often. And to some extent, I believed. I started caving in. I stopped talking. I stopped talking to people. I became a quiet person. I saw myself as being inferior. I was not able to express myself at some point because I had it often and often. But at a point, I told myself, no, this negative opinion about me is not going to last. No matter the way I talk, I choose to be eloquent. So the way our body, our system reacts is once something is done consistently, we tend to adapt to it. Same way, once you hear things consistently about yourself, you tend to adapt to it, either negative or positive. So now, where I hear different validation about myself, or people walk up to me and tell me this is what I think about you, I only smile. I don't argue. I know what I am in Christ Jesus.